Hey, it's Ed here. Today we're taking a look at technical analysis for Bitcoin. I'll cover wave analysis with Elliott Wave theory and provide multiple scenarios the price may take and explain why I prefer one count over another. Let's take a look at the different possibilities. Starting here on 1 hour time frame and looking at this whole structure around here, starting from these highs of 25.2k and August 15th. Since then we had a possible wave or 5-way structure coming down. Let me find it. Not that one. This one, in which we had again 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and that is the count that I'm still leading with or going with. And then we would have some kind of other structure here. But before going into that one, let me show you some of the count that I've seen going around, and people have been asking about why I don't have it like this. And there's two reasons actually. People said that this would be a 5-way structure like so, which is looking pretty good as well. But after that, they would have this as an A, B, and C. Whether the A or start of A was here, here, or even here doesn't really matter. The problem for me is that the extension, the retracement of the wave B, comparing it to wave A, is way too large. The 1.618 retracement of wave A is the invalidation for me for the wave B. And again, how you measure it is just by doing this start of these moves to the highs or ends of these moves, and you see we go or retrace beyond the 1.618 for the B wave, and that makes it invalid. The second structure, or even if this was valid and wave B would have ended here around the 1.382, for example, this next structure is way too large. If we are comparing this here, or the A wave to C wave, which is again how you are measuring the expander flats, you can see that we went so much well past the 2.618, which I again hold as the extension target or extension maximum, that this does not make any sense to me. The structure is something like this. If we are taking it out of context, does that look like a very good structure to you? Not to me, no. So that is the reasons why I don't like it. Hopefully that clarified things a bit. Next, what do we have? We had a possible 5-way move here as a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now, the invalidation is still at these lows around the 18.5k, and the if we are going to be breaking this, I don't really have a good looking count. For that one, I think we still have to go with this, where we would have this as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then into wave B, and then again 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 as an ending diagonal. Now, if we are looking at the targets here, we fall short of the 0.618 and fall short of the 38.2, which is again the reason why I did not bring this on. But the invalidation for me here is worse than having this as a 3-way structure as a connector. So if we are going to be breaking these, we have to be looking into some kind of count in which we would consider this to be a 3-way structure instead. Of course, there can be different opinions about this, but that's the one I'm probably going to go with. Now, considering this as the 5-way move still, as we have it, and looking for this to be an A, B, and C move, yesterday we had a move on S&P 500 where we came down for around 2%, and Bitcoin is still doing this very zigzaggy motion here. So let's dive through what we have here on very much local time frame. Now, I had this move here labeled as the end of A wave. We had that divergence at the very lows here, indicating that something was ending. Now, the original thought that we had, or I had, was that we had a 3-way structure like this, another 3 ways and 5 ways, creating a 1-to-1 extension or a bit higher for this trade here that we had. So that was one of the profit taking targets. And of course, the invalidation for this idea was again the same 1.618 retracement of this first leg, which would be around 19.4k. Now, let's put that back on here. Now, if we are thinking that, okay, we have this as an A, B, and C, then what could we thinking of next? Well, I was thinking about this. However, it does not really have a good look. Now, that is not really too much of a problem. We could even have it like here or here. Maybe some kind of triangle here. It would be really ugly, but yeah, we'll see. The point is that we had a three-way structure here. Now, why does not this work? Is because, again, if we are using this as the start of the whole move, this would be the next stop, basically. So this would be the first leg of a higher degree. This would be the second. And if we are looking closely here, we can see that we are gone beyond the 1.618 extension or retracement of this first leg here for the second one. And that is no good. Again, same invalidation as we have been talking about on all of these. So how do we fix this? Well, one way to fix it is instead of having the wave B here, we move it here. We can see that still from this first leg, retracement, the 1.618 is here. We have not invalidated that as of yet. So I feel like we have to be using that. Now on smaller time frame, we can see that we still have this trend line going upwards, and all these lows have been creating power to go higher, and that is still the main idea. The main idea is still, again, trying to get to that wave B, and the minimum would be around that 21k area. Oops, let's bring it down here. And for that to happen, again, let's bring this back to right colors. And yeah, we can see that we did not have any kind of issue here. Now, if we are looking at this again closely for that C-wave start, I really can't get a good looking 5-way structure in here, unfortunately. Maybe we do have some kind of a diagonal here, but that is very, very bad looking, to be honest. The structure here reminds more of a 3-way move and another 3-way move here, and then possibly 3, 3, and 3 to create some kind of a connector wave again. That would mean generally that whatever this is part of is not done. And the idea that we would have this kind of structure is not right. Now, even getting to the 38.2 now at this point is going to be a struggle, I feel like. There was some kind of pressure on S&P 500, as I mentioned before, but there is bullish divergence all around. So even on 30-minute, we can see that there is still bullish divergences here on these lows. But I'm not quite sure if that is going to be doing it enough, or is that enough? But I still don't know what else can we have it or have this structure as. I don't think we can have a wave here or at the end of a wave here, because this feels more like a 3-way structure. I couldn't get a 5-way structure in here in a smaller time frame. So this is the count that I'm going to go with now. I still have my long open here. I actually added another bit here when we took out these lows, because again, another swing failure pattern higher, and we had this divergence happening here. So again, there is still reasons that we could be looking up higher. Now, that is pretty much all the scenarios I have, or all the thoughts I have for Bitcoin at this very moment. If you made it this far into the video, I would appreciate the likes. Link to my free Discord server in the description below, and for now I thank you for watching and hope you have an amazing rest of your day. See you next video, bye bye.